President Zelensky has hinted at a potential breakthrough in the war with Russia, suggesting that a halt in Russian attacks on Ukrainian energy infrastructure and shipping routes might signal a readiness for peace, and in return, Ukraine would halt its attacks on Russian energy infrastructure. This comes at a critical juncture for Ukraine, which is bracing for a harsh winter following devastating Russian missile strikes on its energy sector. Zelensky's comments reflect a delicate balance. While Ukraine remains determined to push for its victory plan, which includes NATO membership and enhanced security guarantees, there's an increasing emphasis on diplomatic routes to de-escalation, particularly with the approach of the US presidential election. Zelensky's victory plan proposes that Ukraine must either be granted NATO membership or develop its own nuclear deterrent. While this proposal has found support among some European nations, Germany remains cautious, probably because of fear of further provoking Russia. The Ukrainian president has also faced pressure both domestically and from international allies to seek a negotiated end to the conflict. With Donald Trump pledging to end the war on day one if elected, Zelensky appears to be navigating an increasingly complex international landscape, especially as the US remains hesitant to provide a clear stance on his proposal after its own elections. While Zelensky denies any discussions of a land for peace deal, there are media speculations about Ukraine's willingness to negotiate territorial concessions in exchange for NATO membership. Nevertheless, he continues to stand firm, stating that territorial compromise is not on the table. As Kyiv prepares for a second peace summit, Russia has rejected participation, making it clear that its long-term security interests, particularly in eastern Ukraine, remain non-negotiable. In the light of these complexities, Zelensky's recent statement suggests a growing awareness of the need for pragmatic diplomacy alongside military efforts. And although Russia remains resistant to returning annexed territories, there's a glimmer of hope that agreements on energy infrastructure and freedom of navigation could pave the way for broader and lasting negotiations. However, with key allies hesitant and Russia digging in, the path to peace remains as precarious as ever.